Some new changes coming to your electric bill in the future. Eyewitness News reporter Rob Hayes is live in La Cañada, Flint Ridge, to tell us why. Rob?
Yeah, California legislators say the goal of these monthly fixed fees would be to make electricity more equitable for lower-income customers. But critics say the only guaranteed changes are price increases.
Southern Californians may be hot off the heels of the SoCal gas bill debacle, but now many of them may be looking at even higher electricity bills in the near future. Southern California Edison customers may be hit with new income-based monthly charges that are not dependent on how much electricity they use.
Fixed charges basically to cover things like power poles and electric wires, our customer service representatives.
Here's what SoCal Edison is proposing. Households that earn less than $28,000 a year would pay an additional fixed monthly charge of $15. Those who make between $28,000 and $69,000 would pay $20 a month. Those who earn more than $180,000 a year would get hit with an additional $51 a month. And for households making more than $180,000, the monthly charge would be $85 a month. Income-based fixed charges are part of legislation passed last year and signed by California Governor Gavin Newsom. The goal? To make electricity more affordable for low-income households.
There's about 1 million of our customers who are lower income would see an average reduction of their electric bill of 16 to 21%. About half of our customers would see lower bills.
As part of this plan, SoCal Edison says it would cut its electricity rates by roughly 33%, something the utility says will actually save lower and middle-income households money. But Consumer Watchdog President Jamie Court says there are no guarantees on how long those rate cuts will last.
Your bill can still go up significantly if the cost of generating the electricity goes up, and those are the costs that are more volatile.
And Court also points out that customers with solar panels would really get dinged by this plan.
If they're generating their own electricity and using their own electricity, why are they paying again for transmitting and distributing electricity they're not using?
Now, the California Public Utilities Commission is expected to make a decision by next year, with some fixed charge going into effect by 2025.